The federal government is pressing ahead with its planned carbon pollution reduction scheme, despite the economic downturn. It's released Treasury modelling showing it will have a minimal impact on economic growth. The modelling indicates households will pay $7 a week more for energy on average from 2010. The government argues the cost of delaying the measures to tackle climate change will be much greater.
It will cost households $1 a day. That's Treasury's analysis of the impact of a scheme to make polluters pay.
This is a hard-headed assessment of the challenges and the opportunities posed by climate change.
The government says the figures confirm emissions trading's viable and shouldn't be delayed.
Delay is simply going to not only defer costs, but in fact increase costs. So the economically responsible thing to do is to proceed as we are proceeding.
Treasury's long-awaited modelling over 40 years finds that introducing an emissions trading scheme in 2010 will boost economic growth by an average 1.1% a year, just 0.1% less than without it. But there'll be a one-off rise in inflation of up to 1.5%, raising home electricity costs up to $5 a week, another $2 for gas, equal to $1 a day on average, with poorest households hit hardest. But it doesn't take account of the global financial meltdown. The opposition says it's very optimistic.
If the world changed, you'd think the Treasury would have included that or taken that into account in its modelling.
Business is cautious.
We need to seriously assess on behalf of our members what the overall economic impact might be on their particular financial situation.
Green groups say carbon trading won't send business to the wall.
We've seen some fairly widely exaggerated claims and doomsday scenarios from some of the big polluters. What the Treasury modelling does is blow a hole in that analysis.
But it does show high-polluting sectors will suffer, with the aluminium and petroleum industries shrinking and some coal-fired power stations having to close. The government insists the economic downturn won't divert it from tackling climate change. It says the Treasury figures show carbon trading will be good for the economy as well as the environment. The modelling shows renewable energy sources will expand, and a new report commissioned for the Union Movement and Australian Conservation Foundation finds 1 million jobs could be created in green industries by 2030. Karen Middleton, World News Australia.